Hi, today I want to talk about Walther P99. Um, this is the Gen 1 and this is the Gen 2 and this is the Gen 2 compact version. So basically these two are same, just the barrel length and the magazine is different. This one is shorter, only 10 rounds, and this one has 15 rounds. Um, I believe they are all made in Italy. The magazine, yeah. So let's talk about the Gen 1. It is designed in like 1994, around 1994, and the production is start in 1997. And after they make about 11,000, they stopped it because of the trigger issue. Um, this is the speed trigger. You can see the line here, and you can see the pivot point is here instead of the Gen 2 is up there. If you could see it in the camera, it's right here. Um, this one is like here. You could actually see the movement here. Okay. All the P99 here they are double action, double single. So they are in the Gen 2. They start to call them AS, anti-stress model. They they have a double action only. It's called DA, and they have a regular one called SA. SA is just like kind of like a Glock or the new one, the PPQ. Um, the PPQ is like kind of a SA model. So SA mean you lost the DA. You won't able to just say run inside here inside the chamber now. Without racking it, you cannot. Oh, sorry. I mean, without racking, you cannot do anything. But this one, if the run is in the chamber, you could fire. You could fire the double action. You could you could keep do the dry fire. This one you cannot do the dry fire. After you won't reset. So unless you have a run inside and then after you shot, then it become the single action again, and then you could fire again. So you could drive a fire after you rack it. Okay. Today I'm not talk about the PPQ a lot, so I will focus on the P99. Let's talk about the differences between the Gen 1 and Gen 2. So the uh, first the slide is different. On the Gen 1, the slide it looks like the one in the James Bond movie. This is the James Bond gun. If you don't know that, I mean, a lot of people buy this gun because of it's the gun in the movie, and the Gen 2 is look like this. The PPQ is looks similar. The slide I'm talking about. The serration here is a little bit more. It's more serration than the P99. You can see the difference. PPQ and this one the P99. Okay. So first that is the difference. Second is the well. It has the Picatinny 1913 well. This is the Walther the Walther flashlight, and you just slide like this, and then. However, if you have a regular, since the shape of the trigger guard is like that, it won't fit the regular. It won't fit the regular um, flashlight. So you may have hard time to buy the flashlight if you have this gun. I will show you this. See this the difference the trigger guard. This one is like this, the PPQ, and the P99 is look like this. Because of the shape difference, The P99 actually could fit the bigger, I mean the more different models of flashlight, and the P99 cannot fit it. And yeah, it cannot fit the regular one. The Gen one even worse. You cannot fit that is not a Picatinny. It's I you have to buy the special one from Walther. So even this one won't work. This one is made by Walther for the Gen 2. This one won't work, and this one fit the compact version really well. Yeah, it's flush here almost. Okay, so there's another thing that's different. It's the well. This well is it's not a Picatinny. Sorry, it's not Picatinny. Another thing is different is you could see the trigger guard here. The shape is different too. This one and here in the middle of the trigger guards look like this, and this one is more fat. And another thing is different is another different thing is the magazine with this. This one is longer. The lever is longer. This one is a lot shorter. So actually the PPQ M1 is still using this con, but this is a PPQ M2. They already using the button instead. The magazine with this button. Okay, after these few things, the rest is about the same. You can see the back strap is you could change it. It's a changeable back strap for your different size of hand. What else is different? It's about it. The major different thing is the trigger. So after they make about 11,000 of this, they stopped it, and they fixed the trigger problem, and then so basically some people call it Gen 1.5. So it's a disc gun with this trigger, with the Gen 2 trigger. It's a Gen 1.5. So this I don't have that. This is Gen 1. This is Gen 2. About the magazine, at the time they make this, the Gen 1, it's not allowed to have more than 10 rounds. So they put something like that, some plastic pieces here. It's not a limiter. It's like just a make it shorter, and then this is kind of a spacer or filler. I found that two magazines is different. I'm not talking about the capacity. I'm talking about the tower. One is higher, one is lower, but I don't think it affect a lot. Those magazine, the P99 magazine won't. You fit there. You fit in the PPQ, but not the other way around. See, the P99 actually fit in PPQ, but you won't lock. Yeah, you won't lock. You won't lock back. I doubt. I'm not sure it will work because it just locked there, but I don't think it will work because the tower is different. The shape and the height or everything is different. So don't try that. You see, this is the PPQ magazine. This is the P99 magazine. Even it works, the ammo has to jump really high to get it to work. I don't think it's a good idea to try it. Let's see. There's a PPQ magazine. Let's see if it fit in the. You won't even lock, so don't even try it. So PPQ and P99 magazine is not interchangeable. Now we should talk about what about the Gen 1 and Gen 2. Are they interchangeable or not? I think so, because the difference is very small. This is Gen 1, Gen 2. The gap there, the differences is very small. I could see the difference. The gap of the Gen 1 is bigger, is wider. But you could see that the barrel is not fixed. So actually there's some room to play So I don't think it's a big deal. I think it should work. I actually tried the slap cap. They it didn't jam, so I didn't try in the gun range, but it should. I mean the difference is so small. I don't see any reason why the Gen 1, I mean the magazine are not interchangeable. Okay, after the magazine. Oh, by the way, they're both steel magazine. Good. So they are magnetic. So it's not aluminium at least. Um, I most of them are steel. I don't think they use other material than steel. Okay. Before I will talk about the trigger, um, let's talk about the AS. So what is the AS mode? It has three mode. The first mode is a double action. How you could tell the double action is how I mean once you pick up the gun, I mean how you tell it's a double action now. So there's a way to tell. If you see the red dot here, this is now it's in single action. Uh, Actually now it's in AS, but I will tell you how to tell. Uh, let's decock it. So when you see the trigger here, like far away from the back, and you don't see the dot here, now it's in double action. How you tell is a AS mode. Let me finish the double action first. Okay, now the pull is long and heavy. Yeah, it's about 8 pounds. Yeah, okay, and you could tell from here now it's double action. Okay, how to activate the AS mode? AS mode, you just need to slide a little bit back. Don't slide too much, otherwise the round will eject. Just slide a little bit. You will hear the click, and then let go. Um, Now you could see that the trigger is still far from the back, and you see the red dot is here, the red indicator. So now it's in AS mode. So the AS mode, you got the long pull, but it's light, and you won't see that movement anymore. Let me pull it. Yeah, it's a light pull. Let me activate again. Activate. You will see that red dot here. I mean the red indicator, and there's a light pull, and there's no movement in the back. And then after you shot, the red indicator go back. Now I showed you how to activate the AS mode. You just slide a little bit back. Yeah, let me decock it. Show you again. Slide a little bit back, and then now how you tell again, you see the red indicator here, and you got the long pull. That is AS mode. How you go from the AS mode to single action? The single action mode, you pull halfway, and then you hear the click and stop. Now it's kind of like a two-stage trigger. That is the best thing about the AS. I mean, not many people care how long the pull is, but this is really the good thing to me, because you could create a single action after you decock it. I mean, so now you got the red indicator and short pull, and now it's very light. The trigger, you could feel some just normal the spring resistance, and and then I will tell you where is the wall. Now here is the wall. You can see that it's really close to the back, and then break. Yeah. So this is the I already showed you three mode. There's double action, no red indicator, and pull. AS mode. Now it's AS mode. You got a long light pull, and if you hear the click and let go, that is a single action mode. Actually, I mean another way to go to the single action mode is after you shot. So just like the regular PPQ, after you shot, then that is the single action. So after you short, you will get a single action anyway, unless you decock it. You decock it, you go back to double action. This one you cannot decock. PPQ you cannot decock, and the SA version of the P99 you cannot decock. The decocker is here. You have to pass it to decock. See the that mean you see the red. That means it's already cocked. So decock it. Yeah, and then you could put it on inside the holster. Now it's a double action. Okay. I think I already explained 3 modes to you guys, and now I go over what was the problem with this one. So the first problem, it's not the reason why they stopped the production, but I could foresee. I mean, the problem is you see the gap here, and none of this gun has that gap. Like you won't find any gun has that. I mean, like even a Glock or anything. It's there's a chance you stuck something in that gap. The gap is pretty big. The chance is so small, but it's possible. Something may stuck there, like a piece of metal. It could stuck there, and then your trigger will not work. But that is what I think. But that is not the main reason they stopped the production. I will show you. The main reason is the trigger could freeze by the slide release. Let me show you. Once the slide release, for any reason, the slide release go down a little bit. You can see that it won't it won't go. It stay like this, and you think you could let me decock it. Yeah, you could disassemble the slide, but when you put it back, you see that it didn't go back. It's supposed to go back, and actually here the split trigger stuck there. How to fix it? It's easy. You just pull it slightly, and then you slide again. Yeah, you just put in that the single action mode. Now you slide again. You go back. So that is the thing. I mean, for whatever reason, that one moved a little bit. It could the trigger could freeze in the middle, and then that button actually in the halfway it didn't go back. I tell you, once that happened, I showed you the worst case scenario. Now it's freeze over there. Actually, that's stuck. The magazine won't even go. You won't even fit. The new one, the Gen 2, won't have that problem. So I could disassemble. I could fuse strip it, decock. You see that go back immediately. And once I disassemble it, I put it back. It won't stuck there, and this one actually stuck. That is the problem. I mean, for some reason you may touch that lever, and then you could stuck your trigger there. The trigger still move, but that thing is just stay there. You won't go back unless you rack it again, and your magazine could go back without problem. So this is the I heard. I mean, it's a rumor. This is the reason why they stopped the speed trigger. So okay, since let me remove the slide and show you the differences inside. Let me show you again. So it's pretty simple. You pull a little bit and pull pull that down, and then decock it. You don't have to pull the trigger, just decock it. Okay, first the slide. They are really similar. I don't see, the barrels is almost identical. The ram here is slightly different. I don't see any major difference. They should works fine. Maybe the AS mode won't work. I'm not sure because some of the shape are slightly different. I didn't test it in the range, but they should work. Um, and if you don't want to damage your gun, don't try it. So this is Gen 1, Gen 2. The pattern here is different. The little there's some checker here, and the sears look slightly different, and of course the trigger mechanism is slightly different because this one I told you guys is completely different design. So the trigger here is different. You could look inside. Okay, that's about it. Again, I could. Oh, the guy rock is plastic. So nothing much. I think I already showed you guys all the thing. If you guys have chance to see the Gen 1, you should buy it because it's really hard to find it now. I saw some Gen 1, they sold it for like 3,000. So it's a good collection item. See that? He didn't go back. So you have to pull halfway and rack it again. Now it go back. So I could reproduce this like 100%. I don't know why some people they said they don't see the problem. I see the problem right away. So this is the Gen 2. Gen 2 does not have that problem. See, it already frustrated. Go back. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any question, you could ask me. Yeah. If you like my channel, just please subscribe it. Thank you.